Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something that I've seen on YouTube a fair bit, and that is, as the title may have given away to you, how much can I knit in 1 hour? So this is what we're starting off with. Basically nothing. I figured, and I'm doing this for a few reasons. One, I thought it was fun and it would be a nice addition to Vlogmas, but two, I want to start sock knitting. This is going to be my first ever sock that I make, hopefully pair of socks if it goes well. I've got my little tiny needle. This is Madeline Tosh merino sock wool, and I believe it's like superwash merino and nylon. It's lovely. I really like the color a lot, and I'm knitting this for my partner, even though it matches what I'm wearing quite nicely. Maybe I'll borrow them from him. Anyways, I figure I'm gonna start from the very beginning, cast on and everything, because I don't know how long it takes to knit socks, or I don't know how long it's gonna take me to knit socks. So I thought, you know, why not have a timer here? I saw Tiffany from Tiffany's Yarn Corner, at least I think that's her podcast name, but I saw her do this, and then I also saw Well Love Knits do it, and I'm sure, I think quite a few other people have been doing it on YouTube. So I thought I would give it a try. I'm gonna cast on 64 stitches onto this, and then I've got a set of like rows that I have to complete here. So I've got that all laid out in front of me, and yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna set the timer and I'm gonna start casting on, and we're gonna kind of chat as we go. Most it's gonna be knitting, probably a pretty boring video, but yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna hit the timer in 3. Oh, and I've got my safety pin stitch marker. Anyone else ever use like random objects, mostly safety pins, as their stitch markers? I do all the time. Anyways, here we go. Setting the timer and boom. Oh, that's the end of the timer. There we go. Now, maybe I thought of casting on prior, but anyways, I thought that this would give like a pretty realistic idea of, you know, how long it takes from the beginning. And then I was also thinking that maybe I would do another video, because this is sock weight. I figured maybe I would do like another video on how to or how long it will take me to knit with like a bulky weight yarn, how long it would take to knit with, you know, various other weights of yarn. So let me know if that's something that you would like to see, because this is definitely not where I'm gonna be my fastest or I'm gonna make the most progress, considering this is my first time ever using sock weight yarn. And let me tell you, it's thin. Even these like tiny needles, my hands feel really clumsy. So I'm just gonna focus for a sec and cast on all my stitches before I start joining in the round, because I've already lost track of how many stitches I've cast on, and I'm just chatting away and I have no idea. So I'm gonna just focus on this and then I will chat again. Actually, we should start this way. Tiny needles and tiny yarn. Very challenging. Okay, here we go. So small. All right, second round. Hopefully it moves a little faster. How much time do I have? Oh my God. So it took me a fair amount of time to cast on and even knit that first row, but that's okay. Now I'm feeling like I want to speed up. I remember when I was watching Tiffany do hers, she was like very intimidated by the clock. Tiffany, if you ever see this, I mean that kindly. I'm intimidated by the clock as well right now. So, we'll see how this goes. sock knitting and tiny yarn. It is pretty tricky. I think now that I got the initial beads on, they look perfect. Maybe I'm just speeding up because I saw how long it took me to do that last one. But honestly, like, I'll just say fast is not like a concern of mine. I don't knit because of it. To do things quickly, if I was, then I probably wouldn't knit at all. If knitting is not quick, if knitting is slow, if I do the slowest version, you could probably get. So, yeah. There are knitting machines, stuff like that make sweaters and dresses for. But that's still a slow process as well. Like, so, I love making things by hand because it really makes me think about what's one at a time for people who give up, and I think we're doing okay. If you can find that time, I think that probably means you're doing just fine. Taking an hour out of our day. This is what I mean, the yarn splits, and then I couldn't tell if it was one stitch or two stitches. Anyways, did that. Cool, that's the end of that row. I'm just put on this first one here, and then I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. That's definitely cold. Yeah, that's not good. Almost been 20 minutes, it's crazy. What have I even done in that time? Knitting is the slowest. It's amazing that we get anything done at all. Like, I'm almost done my Louise sweater that I talked about in my last video. And when that's all done, I'll post a video about it. But like, holy moly. When I think about, I feel like I've been working on that's probably been a month now that I've been working on it, and so slow. Just like, I like it, I'm enjoying it, but I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm just like ready for it to be gone away because I'm just tired of working on it. Like, I'm ready to switch it up, which is partially why I'm casting on this project, and also because, like, I mean, really, I would like, if this is not going to take me that long to knit 2 socks, then I would like to be able to make more so I can gift them to people for Christmas. But I'm just not sure how long it's going to take me. So this experiment is really just to see if I haven't procrastinated so long that I can't, you know, I haven't procrastinated so long that I can't still like knit some Christmas gifts. But I may have procrastinated too long, as usual. Number 4, or row 4. I really want to make, Wool and the Gang has these like self-patterning, I think they have like leopard and a few other, these socks that like self-pattern as you go. And I really, really wanted to try them, but they have them as like advanced, and I'm definitely not an advanced knitter. If you've tried them, let me know. Like, what does that mean to be an advanced sock knitter? Does it mean that you've just, like, knitting with sock yarn itself is like the thing that makes you advance? I don't understand. I think it had said something about like you have to have pretty even tension, which fair, I don't think I do. I don't know. What kind of tension do you need for socks? All things, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, we're almost halfway there. I feel pressure. Which is weird, because like, there's no pressure. It doesn't matter. I would like to at least finish the rib around the cuff before the time is up, which I should be able to do because we're not quite at halfway, and then I'm not quite at halfway, or I'm about to go on to row 5 of the rib out of 10, and then that will mean that we can go halfway, or that will be halfway, and then maybe I can get onto the main pattern. We'll see. I can't believe it's been half an hour. Well, it hasn't been half an hour. It's almost been half an hour. Okay. All right, I'm on row 7 right now. And we've got almost 20 minutes left. So if I can, I really would like to finish this rib and go on to the next part of the pattern. All right, 19 minutes. Wow, crazy. The time goes by pretty wild. I like haven't, like I said, I haven't been listening to anything. I'm not watching anything. I'm just really focused on knitting right now. And it's still pretty slow. Actually, I don't know what the difference, what is slow and what is fast when it comes to knitting. I don't know. like this spot because I can watch all the dogs walk by with their owners. It's a very doggy street. Alright, we're on to row 8 now, and we've got 17 minutes. Okay, let's see, can we get out of the ribbing? I think we can. I think I can. Oh, of course, I just missed that like 3 times. There we go. Okay. I'd like to know how many of you have knit socks before, if you know how long it takes you to make socks. Are you knitting any Christmas gifts, sewing, crocheting? Have you ever timed yourself on how long you can knit? I'm very curious because this is a fun adventure. It's pretty weird. I love how like it's just like a YouTube trend that all these knitters are just like, knitters and crocheters are just like, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to do this incredibly slow activity that I love. Because even if you're a fast knitter, fast crocheter, it's still a friggin' slow activity. Good news is that we're definitely moving out of the ribbing and into the main pattern. And yeah, I'm kind of curious about doing this with other yarn types, so if it's something that you would like to see, please let me know. Because I've got a few other projects in mind, and I think it would be fun to try like a bulky weight yarn to see how far I can get in that and how much I can knit in that time. And kind of compare. So let me know if you want to see that. And maybe with like a mid-weight yarn, like a worsted, or yeah, I don't know. That'd be a fun like little project comparison. Alright, so moving on to the second row in the pattern, or sorry, second round of the pattern. Yeah, so we're in pattern now. Oh god, what happened here? Okay, we're good. Knit 2, purl 2. Knit 2. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, well, we got through, oh, there's the little YouTube, I'll put this down. So, there it is. Oh, I'm sore now. I did 11.5 rows, 64 stitches. Let's do some calculations. So I did 64 stitches, and there were, sorry, math. Okay. So 64 times, we'll round up, we'll say 12 because I cast on technically. So 768 divided by 60 seconds. So I knit 12.8 stitches a minute. That's pretty slow, I think. I think it would be faster if I wasn't doing, if I was just doing stockinette. But anyways, this is where we got. Not far. But I can see that it's gonna look really pretty. And this is my first time using this fine of a yarn and these fine of a needles. And so I'm pretty proud. Well, I'm like neutral about it. It's not any better or worse than I expected. So that's that. Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you made it to the end of that video, I'd love to know if you've ever timed yourself. I'd love to know if you've knit socks before. How long does it take you to knit socks? Let me know. I'll keep you updated on this progress. And yeah, let me know if you want me to do a video on how long it takes me to knit different types of yarn, because that might be fun. I might do it anyways, even if you don't want to see it. So see you next time, guys. Bye.